Everyone, welcome to BKNY Hoops. For those of you who are new to the channel, I'm your host as always, Rasheed White. So, I was on NBA radio yesterday. That was the 15th, in case this video, some of you guys actually get into this on like Saturday or Sunday. So that was the 15th, Thursday, June 15th. And I was on Brian Scalabrine's show. Not that they had me on as a guest, but I called in because I was tired of them actually trying to sabotage the Brooklyn Nets. Now, this is actually coming from Brian Windhorst over here. He doesn't actually see any type of trade happening right now. And I forgot to get the numbers. No, I already know it offhand, but I actually want to display it on screen over here. That why would you want to trade for this guy? Now, Brian Scalabrine here, and it was a heated conversation Brian Scalabrine and I was having, because he doesn't want Damian Lillard on the Boston Celtics. So why the hell you want to put him here? You're not winning a championship with Dame on the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, there's no way you're beating Boston. You're not beating Philadelphia. And you're not actually beating the Philadelphia 76ers. I mean, you're not beating those teams with Dame. Now, like I said, we already have a point guard in Ben Simmons. I know how a lot of you guys actually feel about him. But you've seen the Denver Nuggets. All right? You see the Denver Nuggets. You need somebody that's going to match up with, what's his name? Aaron Gordon. You're going to need somebody to actually match up with Aaron Gordon. I mean, I think he's one of the main reasons why the Denver Nuggets actually really won a championship. I mean, with his cutting, I mean, he's what do you call it? A thoroughbred, man. A thoroughbred. So you need players to actually match up with him. You need big players. Ben Simmons, guys like Dorian Finney-Smith. You know, Aaron Gordon is not going to be able to run over those kind of those two players right now. So this is actually some really, really good news over here that the Portland Trail Blazers do not want to trade Dame. And I don't even think that's even true, because I think they called around a lot of teams. And look at the contract. Look at the money that's owed on the remaining 2 years of his contract when he's up in his late 30s. I mean, come on, man. I mean, dude, why would you want the Brooklyn Nets to take on that kind? You might as well hold on to Ben Simmons. You have 2 years left. 2 years left. If it doesn't work out next year with Ben Simmons, you can always trade Ben as an expiring contract. So why would you want to take on Dame? And listen, like I said, when you actually make these moves, I mean, you have to be, why would you, all right, so if you're trading Dame, or you actually want to seriously win a championship, or do you actually want headlines? Or do you actually want to sell tickets? So you're not winning a championship with Dame. He can't even get his team out of the first round. And then there's injuries. I mean, if it was like 5 years ago, then I would say, all right, you know, in terms of an offensive player, yes, Dame is actually much more superior. But that's just offensively. What about running a point guard position? Actually getting guys involved. Setting screens like Ben does. Ben can actually do the same thing that Jokic can. He can actually post up, get to the middle of the floor, and make passes to guys actually cutting. I mean, that's not a hard offense to actually emulate right there. Ben can actually do it. But the actual, the pull-up from 35, 36 feet, I mean, if there was a, I would say do the trade if you can, like, let's say there was a 90% chance of the Brooklyn Nets actually winning the championship. Then I would say, yes, make the trade. Even if you owe like the $60-something million, and like, if you can get 2 championships out of him, that's a good thing. But you're not going to get a championship out of with Dame. You're not going to do it. You're not. So, again, this is actually some good news over here. I know a lot of Nets fans actually resonate with my thinking over here. They don't want no Damian Lillard. I don't know what the hell Brian Scalabrine is actually talking about. I mean, I can go listen to that, man. That was a heated argument right there. And I don't know how people feel about Ben Simmons. And and the whole Trae Young situation. Listen, guys, actually, listen. This is how many he had his first year. He had 3 years of NBA experience. Look at Jokic. It took him a while. These guys just don't come in and have immediate impact on a championship level. It takes a while, man. It takes a while to actually really learn every single thing, to get unconscious competence, in terms of actually playing the right way. And even in that series against the Atlanta Hawks, I mean, listen, Ben is damn near 7 feet tall. He has to fight around picks, guard Trae Young, who's 5'10". I mean, y'all guys ever played basketball? I'm 6'1", and played against a 5'4" guy, 5'5", lightning fast, and you actually have to guard that guy. I mean, yeah, that's hard, man. And the way all the calls, all the nonsense calls, he would actually initiate contact, and he was probably mentally exhausted having to go through all that. And look at Jimmy Butler. Look at the turnover he had. He had a turnover in the Denver Nuggets series, and the year prior to that, when Al Horford was guarding him, it's slow Al Horford. I mean, he's not a great perimeter defender, and Jimmy Butler was going to the basket. He was driving. He had Horford backpedaling. He should have drove it, and then Jimmy Butler took a pull-up three-point shot, which was a horrible shot. So, I mean, I can go on and on and on and on about all the mistakes and all the mistakes that different NBA players had over their careers. I don't know why people are just chastising Ben on the one mistake a couple of mistakes that he probably had in that series. Yeah, Jokic, he got manhandled in the bubble by Dwight Howard and Anthony Davis. He had to get himself in shape. It took time. Same thing with Luka right now. Luka Doncic got to get himself in shape. So it takes a lot. Sometimes it takes a while for the light bulb to actually click. So let me know. Is this good news over here? Do y'all guys actually want Dame on your team? Do you actually want them to trade Ben Simmons for Dame? So like I said, y'all look at the remaining money that's owed to him. It's one thing if you can actually 95% get a championship from Dame, and I would say, okay, it's a gamble. Let's just take him. And we can deal with the other stuff later, but you're not winning the championship next year with Damian Lillard as the point guard. All right, so I will wrap this video up. Like, comment, subscribe. Certainly share this video. When you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.